Hi, I'm Amy Barnhart, and this is Dr. Dana Fillmore, clinical psychologist and marriage and family expert, and author of Happily Ever After, How to Be Happily Married to the One You Already Married. Welcome back to our regular series where we'll be answering your questions. So let's get right to it. So this question comes from Elise, and she said that in November of 2009, she discovered her husband was having an affair that started 2 months before. It finally ended in August of 2010, and she's been to counseling. She's read lots of books about surviving affairs, but she is having such a hard time getting over that pain and hurt and feelings of betrayal. And she's thinking like, okay, is it now time to call it quits?
Well, okay, one of the things I find interesting about your statement is that she's been to counseling. Not they. She's been to counseling, so she's been dealing with her whole side of this, but he hasn't been a part of that process. And unfortunately, to survive an affair, both parties have to be involved in the reconstruction of the marriage and involved in the rebuilding of the trust. And she will be unable to get over a lot of that stuff until she feels like he's involved, that he understands, that he gets. You know, we talk about in our listening section about how it's that somebody doesn't get over something until they feel like that the person they're talking to has had that aha moment. You know, until that when she explains to him, this is what this felt like, until he can go, oh, wow, okay. She's going to hold on to it. She's going to hold on to it until, so that, you know, she can talk about it all day long. She understands what it feels like. Her therapist understands what it feels like, but where's he? You know, so no, I don't think it's time to call it quits. I do think it's time to demand that he become part of this process. I do think it's time that they need to have lots of conversations about what she felt like, what was going on for her, and even what was going on for him, what led to that, what he was unhappy with in the relationship, why he was vulnerable, all of those conversations. But surviving an affair is not a one-person process. It's got to be done with the couple together. That trust needs to be rebuilt. That connection needs to be reestablished. And that takes two people.
Right.
So I would get him involved in that.
What do you do when one person doesn't want to get involved? I know we talk a lot about checked out partner and we have a solution for that, but in this you're saying like he has to get involved. So is there no hope if he refuses to even talk about it, or what's?
There's never no hope. I mean, I think that would be more difficult. Certainly, there's never no hope. I mean, you know, she can decide that he is living a trustworthy life, that he is earned her trust back by his actions, and so on and so forth. She can make that decision. She can make that decision to get into a place of acceptance and peace and forgiveness on her own. It's very, very difficult to do without the help of the other.
Right.
Is it possible? I don't like to say that anything's impossible. I don't like to say there's a done deal for why any marriage can end. But it's going to be difficult to do without him.
Right.
And I really, really, hope that she can, engage him in that process. And I'm not saying he needs to go to therapy, by the way. A lot of guys are resistant, so that's why they're not talking about it. A lot of guys don't want to go to therapy. Again, maybe he just needs to learn some marriage skills. Maybe he just needs to learn some communication skills. Maybe he just needs to learn to listen so she can talk enough to get past it. I'm not saying that it necessarily has to, be 6 months worth of therapy here, but he does. I mean, it would just be so much easier for her. And the reason she's stuck, it sounds like, is because she's in it all alone.
Oh, poor thing.
Yeah.
All right,
I hope she can get him involved.
I hope so too. Thank you.
Sure.
If you'd like your question answered, please ask it in the comment box below, because this is a regular series and we want to help as many people as we can. And if you'd like even more powerful free relationship advice from Dr. Dana, click on the link below the video. Thanks so much for watching.
Talk to you soon.
Thank you so much for watching. To get more free marriage help from Dr. Dana, please check out our website at www.strongmarriagenow.com. If you want to know when we post new videos, please subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking on the link right on this video. If you've got questions for Dr. Dana or just want to share your opinion, please comment below. Dr. Dana's got lots more marriage transforming videos for you. Here are the links to a few that you may want to see. Again, you can click right on the link you see in the video. And finally, if you know of anyone else that needs help with their marriage, if there's anyone you care about that could benefit from some powerful relationship advice, please help them by clicking on the share button below this video or tell them about our website, www.strongmarriagenow.com. Here are links to even more marriage-saving videos for you. Click on any of these images on the video to check them out. Thanks again for watching.